Hi. Uh, so this is a platform or uh, uh, I call it a product, whether you say it's a platform or app. I'm sure there might be an app version on your phone, but either way, this is a service called a Consensus. We call it students of AI, we call it Consensus AI. What it is actually a scientific paper research tool, uh, and AI powered though. That means you could actually ask, well, the CEO from this company, when he was communicating with us, he basically said you could actually ask a question, but we'll see. Either way, it is like a specific search engine within the scientific community. Uh, in which you could ask a question and hopefully you'll actually get a very decent answer, like organized in a normal sentence. But you could also check the individual papers and see how their conclusion lies up with each other or how they contribute to the overall conclusion of a certain scientific issue. So maybe let's just try. I, I haven't actually used too much of it yet. Let's just say, does the influence of Spanish um, music on China during uh, its past empire times happen when missionary been there? If so, what are some details? Hit enter. Here's beta. Not enough relevant results. Try asking a well-researched question in the format does X cause Y. Try does culture exchange influence. Does culture exchange influence music developed in different regions? That's too broad. Let's add specifically span ban on China in empire times. In Chinese empire times. Okay, let's try. Between Spain and China. Oh, still not. Let's try one last time. Spanish in on China in the realm of music. I'm not. Hmm. Does European music influence Chinese music culture? See, not enough predictions actually means, well, let's do summaries first. There are 7 papers analyzed. These studies suggest European music has influenced Chinese music culture through the integration of Western opera elements, educational exchanges, and the adoption of Western music styles by Chinese composers. Hmm. And then there's a true or false prediction. What it does is that at the back end of this machine, this service would actually try to take into account all these papers and interpret them in a way that a gives the machine a basis for prediction. Consensus meter, they call, needs at least 5 yes or no's predictions to display. But apparently the 7 papers previously did not give them the answer. So Copilot is their personal assistance. It's not tough saying that 7 paper analyzed influence on this issue. Eastern music culture has been a subject of significant academic interest. Insights. European opera structured approaches were introduced into Chinese music through school sounds. Hmm. The fusion of Western compositional and dramatic patterns with Chinese national traditions evolved over time, achieving a more harmonious integration by the late 20th century. Interesting. So it doesn't have, let's see, through education. Prominent Chinese performers who studied Western music played a crucial role. So it's all contemporary. Use of digital techniques in learning. Comprehend. Generally more complex than Chinese classical music. Despite this, European classical music has significant conclusion. Okay, I would like to see those 7 papers. What are they? Hmm. Oh, right here. Influence of European art on Chinese opera culture. Through music influence Chinese music through culture through school sounds, which serves as basis for incorporating structured European approaches into Chinese traditional motifs in contemporary Europe music. So reverse. Cross-cultural music transformation, shaping Chinese traditions. Prominent composers such as Fei Shiqun. Contemporary analysis of Chinese and European classical music. Digital technology. Chinese style in music at the turn of 19th, 20th century. Interesting. Development of chinoiserie in music at the turn was influenced by changing cultural political relations between China and European and major European powers. This could be interesting because it's talking about 19th century. Interaction of cultures in music creativity, Chinese images in Western music. Okay. That was Soviet Union, 20th century, still not old enough. Down on the very bottom, suggested searches. How does European music impact Chinese music culture? So, comparative analysis. So, elements across. Okay, so I think only this paper, I mean, still, it's good to have one paper with the time dimension you're looking for. Does European music influence Chinese music culture based on that one paper? Oh, no. Okay, Chinese style in music at the turn of 20th, 19th century. Okay, this is a 2020 paper. Hmm. Contemporary music musicology. All right, this is how we find a paper. And here you can actually hit generate snapshot if you want of the entire paper. Population sample size, methods about this study. So it'll be like a snap picture. Key takeaway. Chin, what's this word? Okay, I'll just for now, I'll just say Chinno theory in music at the turn of 19th, 20th century were influenced by changing culture and political relations between the two powers, leading to a dialogue between East and West. Abstract. Study focused on the features of perception. Yet another heyday for Chinese style in art. The author uses an integrated approach which encompasses cultural, historical, sociology, comparative, historic, musical, and analytical methods. This might be useful for the professional. The analysis of Russia and European music associated with the Chinese style proved the development of Chinese style in the late 19th century. Oh, this was followed by the aggravation of relations, the Boxer rebellion, extermination of Christians, the invasion of China by troops of 8 European countries, battle with Beijing. Under the influence of these events, the romantic view of the celestial empire, sophistication and oriental bliss are gradually fading into the past, and China begins to be portrayed as wild, spontaneously unbridled, and deadly. The evolution of the Chinese style also reflected the changing artistic landmarks of that time. Which is considered as integral phenomenon, which makes the study relevant. Paper outlines its evolution and characteristic features and concludes that the path of Chinese style music at the turn of this century is the path to the emerging dialogue between cultures of East and West. Okay, I guess this one use case of using consensus AI to help doing research work. I'm glad I was able to walk you through it. And thank you for watching. we'll do more of these case studies down the road to get us comfortable with using software with AI-backed functionality. All right. See you next time, and let me know how this resonates with the rest of your work. Bye.